All right, here we go, guys. So we're going to use some of that testing we did last week, specifically for the press today. So the way this works is we're going to do a set of pull-ups on one interval, and then 2 minutes later we do a set of press, right? Each arm. Big thing here is that we need to know the weak arm, because we're going to do 2 sets of 4 to 6 on the weak arm and then 1 set on the strong arm. We're using double progression just like we did for yesterday, but essentially it means once I get to a set of 6 with a certain weight, I go up. Hopefully I can do 4. If not, I keep going until I can get 4, as long as I can get like 3. 3 is kind of the minimum. And work up to once I get a set of 6, I go up weight again, right? Same thing with pull up. Pull up, you can either, if they're banded, they can use a harder band, smaller band, or you can add weight to it. Press is obvious, it's with a dumbbell, but you have to be able to do that 6 on the weak side. So I'm gonna do a set of 6, set of 6, set of 6, right? So it's week 2 on the weak. So I do 1 set of weak, 1 set of strong, 1 set of weak, right? And this should help kind of undo some of those balances. After that, we go into the bent row 5x5, right? RPE is there. It starts off relatively light and moves into something relatively heavy. The last 2 are the same weight. So it's a set, something you can do with a set of 7 on that. On the 4th set, but by the 5th set, it might be a bit heavier than that. Then we finish off with Joker, which is buy and cash out cows. Now, they can use whatever they want. You can easily run 2 heats. The cows need to be something you can do in at most 3 minutes. It really shouldn't even take you that long, but you've got 3 minutes to do it, which means you can start a heat, 3 minutes later start another heat, and you shouldn't run into each other unless they've gone super light and somehow finish that middle 15, 12, 9 in 3 minutes, which they won't. So you can easily do 2 heats if you need to. Generally on Fridays we have enough people, or we don't have enough people that we need to worry about that, but that's the way that works. Now, squat clean and dumbbell press are heavy. CrossFit has the option to do handstand push-ups, but make sure they're using a weight that's somewhat challenging. Right? If you use a light weight, you're not going to kind of get the intended stimulus, which is jack the heart rate up and then work on moving heavy weights with a higher heart rate, which promotes a faster adaptation, right? It's super important that we do that. And we finish off with a sprint. Now, one of the big mistakes people make when we start with a machine or a run is they burn it out. They want to finish that bike or that row or that run as fast as they possibly can. We don't want to do that. Right? It sets you up for failure. Even 20, 30 seconds ahead of schedule on something that's 2 minutes long could destroy your workout. So we want to make sure they dial it back. Keep it at a 2. Probably the middle part's going to be a 2 because it's relatively heavy. And then they can sprint that last couple cows. I would say go push on the first like half of it, and then the back half, they can really, really, really sprint, because you're not going to be able to maintain a sprint pace for 2+ minutes. But they've got to be told to slow down on that first part. All right.